Telling stories is among the oldest human activities. You could even argue that storytelling is what makes us human. Whether seated around a campfire under the starry night sky, or on a cafeteria bench during school lunch, from ancient times to the present, humans have gathered together to share stories. Not all stories are shared verbally, face-to-face or through word of mouth. From cave art made more than 30,000 years ago, to the most recent update of your social media feed, humans have used imagery and language in a variety of media, not only to entertain, but also to convey information and transmit lessons. Stories help us remember the past and imagine the future, either a better one or a dystopian alternative. Stories help us understand who we are and how we belong. New forms of media have led to new forms of storytelling. For example, news reporting underwent a major transformation in the late 19th century, when journalists adopted an enduring form of news storytelling, known as the inverted pyramid. You may be familiar with this form of reporting, even if you do not recognize the name journalists used to describe it. In the structure of the inverted pyramid, journalists report the most important essential facts about the story first, including who did what, and when, where, and why they did it. Often all these facts are reported in the very first sentence, in what is known as a summary lead. As the story continues, later sentences and paragraphs introduce additional details and background information in descending order of importance. Notice how the inverted pyramid distinguishes journalism from other forms of storytelling. Most often when we share stories, we tell them in chronological order, building to a dramatic finale. Just as fairy tales and other fictional stories often start with standardized beginnings, once upon a time, or it was a dark and stormy night, so too do many news stories. The inverted pyramid and summary lead are conventions in the sense that reporters, editors, and readers have a shared familiarity with them. Conventions such as the inverted pyramid make writing stories predictable for journalists and reading stories routine for readers. Because the inverted pyramid provides a standardized format that can be used for almost any news story, regardless of its topic, reporters can quickly write a story's introduction. That is helpful because reporters often work under the pressure of tight deadlines. Because the inverted pyramid puts the most important information first and the least important information last, newspaper editors who need to shorten a story so that it fits in the space available can simply begin by cutting from the bottom of the story, confident that its most important points and overall organization will not be ruined by those cuts.